Oh, yo! Hey! Hey!
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
T.O.P, man, you are making a comeback with a capital C because now we have a music video for Studio 54. And I guess this is a good thing that I haven't checked out the album yet, which I will. And I actually changed my mind. I was gonna do the album reaction over my Patreon. I changed my mind to do my album reaction here with the intention of hopefully, like, whoever watches my videos, or if my video happens to pop up on someone's feed, for me to spread the message of the king, the champ, T.O.P. So yeah, that will be coming soon. And but back to what I was saying, I'm glad that I didn't do the album listen yet, because whenever an artist comes out with a music video, I like to experience the video and the song at the same time. And especially with this video being the one with the Nana, my ultimate after school crush. If y'all check, the time where she really won me over was After School's First Love. That's a good song in general, and the video with them, no teasers. If you haven't seen it, After School First Love, check it out. And y'all will see why Nana is my bias. But let me do a little bit of searching because I'm kind of curious now. Because back to the title of Studio 54, the only thing I know about Studio 54 is that it was like a club, or like a place that, like, the first time I noticed it was the famous pictures of Michael Jackson back in the day in the 70s. They were like black and white photos of him at Studio 54. And I also know that Andy Warhol was a frequent guest over there. Whether he was there to like have fun or take photos, I forgot what it was. It's been a while since I like really looked at this. Studio 54 Performing Arts Theater. That's what it got changed to. Okay, yeah, that's what it is now. Cause yeah, former nightclub. It was a club. Yeah, a place where people partied. Legendary. I'm googling, so I want to see if I can, or if this is relevant to the song. It has to be. T.O.P's a lyricist, it has to be. A place where for extreme exclusivity, extravagant parties, a place for people to just be expressive. Okay, like freedom, basically, kind of, yeah. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just reading more about this. Okay, so beacon of disco era. It brought together a mix of LGBTQ culture, fashion design. Okay, so yeah, like a place for creatives, basically, just to express or just have fun freely, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I just want to look that up because, again, knowing that we're about to check out some T.O.P shit, I know it's gonna, bars might be flying over my head, but it's okay. It's fine. That, I'll check out other reactions or Google it myself after. But let's just do the first watch and first listen first, okay? And first watch, I do not pause. Second watch is when I will try my best to do the lyrics breakdown. Where's my headphones? I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, second time is where I will pause and try to give my input about the lyrics and stuff. So here we go, y'all. T.O.P with Studio 54. What's that say? 완전미쳤어? Something about being, I'm crazy? Crazy? Okay, let's go. Top spot. Oh, that intro is awesome. I'm about to be put in trance. Whoa. This is graphic design gasm. Is that our girl? Yes, it is. Oh, tripping. Oh, that tripped me out. Wow, y'all hear him? It sounds sad. Wow. Wow. 완전미쳤어. Hey! I'm crushing on two. Oh? Oh my gosh, he is swagging out. Big Bang. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this video is fucking art. Hey! Oh! Shit. What is going on? What? Look at this dance! Hey! Oh my god, that's so typical T.O.P. This is so fun. This is so cute. Like they're matching each other's weird. I can't help but see the lyrics. Oh. Ooh, the one eye. Y'all, what the fuck? This is so trippy. Oh god. Okay. Dirty Son. Ooh. Oh, this is so like a chant. New moon. I like what he says. New moon. Oh, this song is so damn good. What? What a cinematic music video. Holy shit. There's so much going on. And this is just the video. Like, I can't. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot to say when it comes to the lyrics. I heard Big Bang at one point. That really shocked the fuck out of me. But not surprised as well, because I feel like T.O.P. is. I feel like the album is gonna hit me. Like, it's gonna make me just go like, what the fuck? Dirty Sun, New Moon. I like the contrast about that. I'll do a little bit of a more explanation when I get there. The video is, first of all, the song just sounds so interesting. It doesn't. So whenever I make reactions, whenever I check out a song that, you know, reminds me of something or makes me bring back to this and that, I'll say it. Versus Studio 54, I can't really even pinpoint what it sounds like or what it reminds me of. Like, this is really new to me. Like, the sound of it, it's really refreshing to hear a sound that sounds nostalgic, but at the same time, I can't pinpoint where. Does that make sense? This is my fresh reaction. I don't even know if I'm making sense. And the video is trippy AF. Like, with all of T.O.P's videos, there's always some kind of deep meaning behind everything, right? I love the whole kind of like art exhibit looking thing. A lot of the geometrics. Ooh. okay, speaking of graphic design, which I mentioned earlier, or I said graphic design gasm. That's just my way to say is an eye-gasm for people who graduate or graphic designers. A lot of the God, which I'm looking at my other computer. Which was it, Paul Bass, or was it? No, not a bass fish. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. Paul Bass. Yes. Saul Bass. Paul Rand. No wonder it was showing me a freaking bass fish. Paul Rand designer. Yeah, I totally mixed up the name. Hilarious, because my two favorite graphic designers whenever I was still in school and studying, I love Paul Rand and Saul Bass's style. It's a mix. Paul Rand. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of like Googling, just out of curiosity. A lot of the eyes and just the visuals in the video and the colors really made me think back to Paul Rand and Saul Bass's designs. Yeah, they were like definitely a lot of stuff that they designed is from the 70s. Okay, tying that to Studio 54 being active around that time too. That's very interesting that the designs of this is within that era. Yeah, intent. That's intentional. Okay, second time. Let's go for it, y'all. I'll try to catch the lyrics or anything else. Let's get it. No wonder why everything is so aesthetically pleasing, graphic designer wise. When this came through. Seriously, the graphic design is very Saul Bass. Look up these designers, y'all. Saul Bass, Paul Rand. He sounds so sad. He sounds lovely. Whoa. Hold on. That line. Wow. Okay. So T.O.P. I don't like to talk a lot about this stuff just because I feel like this is just Twitter talk. But you know, he's had the scandals in his history. We all have our own opinion about that. If you ask me, it's hard for me to say because I don't live in the country. So it's just hard for me to have an opinion. But let's just say that I went to art school. Okay. I went to art school. So I just found it unfair. But back to the point, it's very interesting for this line to say I had a nightmare chasing that high, and I had a nightmare, you know, like to bring that up. Damn, that's gutsy. I had a nightmare chasing that high, that dream. That's interesting. Whoa, that's really interesting. That's so interesting because the dream is like your dreams come true, your goals achieved, right? And saying that he got a nightmare chasing that high. So to go from a dream, the high gave him a nightmare. Like that's like him defining. Gosh, woo. Okay. He sounds so good. I just want to be free. That transition. She looks so good, even with smear. They both killed me here. Like first we see Nana. She looks so damn cute. She's one of the most beautiful women in my perspective. And her smeared lips, like there's something really soft, cute Joker about that, right? Like the Joker. And then we switch over to T.O.P. How this is proof that this man is just naturally handsome. He's always been. He's in a black hoodie, black glasses, hair slicked back. But it's so hot. Like, he looks so good. And especially the double hoops, that gives it the extra touch. Yes, T.O.P. And this fucking glare that he's giving with the, like, this, I call that the swag stare. When you semi have the 11 lines there. Seriously. Okay, yeah, I'm gone crazier. Oh, okay, let's go. Like, seriously, to go from, oh my god, she's so pretty, to this. And then, him dancing his footwork. Okay, I love that we have parts where she's, like, you know, lipping his lines. It's just, there's something really fun and quirky about that. Okay. First of all, he talks about his fans. My fans torn apart, scars all over. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. Oh, that hurts. That hurts because, like, I can't imagine how he feels. I know of a lot of VIPs who wish that he could be back in Big Bang, right? Of course, I would love that as well. Like, I would love T.O.P to go back. Like, if he were to be performing at Coachella, that would be so sick. However, I also respect his wishes for what he needs, because only he knows what he needs. But again, the fans torn apart. Yeah, that hurts. Scars all over. That hurts. That's I feel so sad for him. My ex-girlfriend's wearing Big Mike Mother. Oh, damn. Okay, wait. Ooh, hold on. Traded product kicks for these Vans. It's almost like he wants to go back to his roots or have a fresh start. Yeah, like go back to, almost like, throw away what he had achieved and wants to start over. Makes sense with the whole thing of, like, his concept of being like the Moon Man, because being in the moon and the moon. Okay, let's go back to this computer. Just gonna do this. I knew it. The moon does not produce its own light. It acts as a giant mirror reflecting sunlight. That's very interesting. Oh gosh, like T.O.P is seriously so conceptual. You know, like for him to yearn for... It's kind of weird to say because I don't think a lot of people yearn for isolation. But when you want to reflect deeply about the things that you've been through, like I so resonate with this because I have been saying for the last something months now, like now that I'm comfortable to talk about my grief and me being a widow, you know, after my husband passed away last March, I yearn for peace and solitude. Like I want to enjoy my own company because I've reached such a status with Chris that I'm satisfied. So I'm in the third act of my life of wanting to be happy in isolation. So back to T.O.P. Gosh, like that's so conceptual about the moon, like not producing its own light, but it's like it's reflective. Like that's so good. So back to the traded product kicks for these Vans. That's what I'm getting from it. Like I don't want the glam. I don't want the fashion. Like, oh, let me go back to the roots, or like where it started, the good times. Hearing him saying Big Bang like that, oh my gosh. Okay, that makes me kind of emotional actually, like because he talked about I loved my 20s, right? Where is it? I'm so sorry, but I loved my 20s. Like him saying I'm so sorry and he's acknowledging that he loved his 20s is making me think of my 20s because when Big Bang debuted with La La La, there's a part in T.O.P, his rap at the end, and every time he performed it live, he would shout that big bang. Because I think he says, Udi, big bang, up in here. Yeah. That big bang, he always screamed it or shouted it or rapped it in a different way. So it was kind of like an iconic thing or something that VIPs looked out for anytime T.O.P said big bang, because he would say it in a different way. So to hear him saying it here and similar to the way, look up Big Bang La La La, our debut performance. Y'all will see what I mean when it gets to T.O.P's part. Oh gosh, and the fact that he acknowledges Big Bang, he says himself, oh, and it makes me want to cry. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, shit. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry, but I love Big Bang. Say less. The flow. Okay, no, I can't catch up. After he says his line, the way he does that hoo hoo part, there's something very like T.O.P is so good with his control, like his breathing, his breath control, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a rapper, so I wouldn't know terms. But I can acknowledge what I hear. It's something very attractive, very impressive about it. Oh, my scars. It's karma I earn. Sorry I keep pausing, y'all. Like, T.O.P is going off. There's no way I can listen to 5 seconds and think I understand what I'm talking about. Put balm on my scars. Like, he brings up scars a lot. Like, that shows you how deep his pain and his experience has been. There's no like shit. Like, look at my scar from my thyroid removal after getting cancer last December. Something that's so deep, you're gonna have a scar. And then symbolically, like, shit, my grief over my loss of my husband Chris, that's gonna be a forever fucking scar. So putting balm on the scars is the karma I earn. And the fact that he says the karma, but see, karma, there's bad karma, but there's also good karma. So that's interesting, right? That's interesting that you can almost question if he's referencing bad karma or good karma or both. Maybe bad karma is in the past, good karma is him doing what he's doing now. Like, it's, oh gosh, like a lot of my VIP friends have all, like, they're either all in California. My LA VIPs, shout out to y'all if y'all happen to be watching this. If only y'all lived close, I'd be like, hey, let's meet up for coffee and talk about this shit. I don't know anybody in real life that's a major VIP that I can talk to this about. So I appreciate y'all being here. Papillon. Isn't that a movie? Let's go back to my computer here. Mine as well. Papillon movie. Yep. From the 70s. Another 70s thing. Papillon. Wait. Did they do a reading? Oh, they do have a newer one. Okay. Movie Papillon. It's based off semi-autobiographical novel film. Desperate life of a condemned prisoner who was sent for the crime of, I don't know if I could say a word here, for which he was framed. This is very interesting. Like, survival drama and humane punishment. This is seriously so interesting. Okay, like, my mind is trying to connect everything that I've been talking about. Like, from the previous nightclub, Studio 54, being in the 70s, bringing up how Saul Bass, Paul Rand's work, a lot of their work, very most well-known work, are the stuff they did in the 70s. The design of their design style being presented in here. Then now, like, this whole thing about Papillon, the, what do you call it, plot, matching the perspective of T.O.P. Like, damn, like, T.O.P is, like, really telling us his story, but literally through art, not a literal way, be like, I went through this, I went through that, I went through this. Like, he's making my brain churn. Like, okay. Clocking out late, shining on my own. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've cut him off, bang bang. I've cut him off, bang bang. Okay, I'm not gonna do any more lyrics breakdown. I just need to hear this part again. Say less. He is going to fuck off. Ooh. Why is his swaying hot? Because he's T.O.P. You know what I'm saying, boy? This part of the song is very unique. Walk away from you feels sweet. I feel like he's specific because he's not from my perspective. He's acknowledging a lot of stuff in here. A lot of his history from his own eyes, but said in a very poetic and artistic way. And to say it feels good to walk away from you. It's almost like, yeah, the whole perspective of like turning over a whole new leaf almost. Or just on this new path of trying to figure out and embrace the new identity in him. Or just the new path. Definitely something I resonate with in my life right now. T.O.P. his swag. This part tripped me the F out. Lacing sun. This part is so cute too, the way they're being with each other. Even he takes form. Look at him! And she is so damn cute with this wig. Wait, oh god, and the freaking instrumental is so good. Seriously, their little dancing scene. Can I see it again? So cute. The flow is so good too. Dunkin' tea. The flow. Ooh. Dirty sound, they just ruin my soul. That's where I got great new inspiration. Dirty sun. Oh, he looks so cute. Dirty sun, they just ruined my soul. That's not a semi. I'm seeing it as a double entendre, like wordplay, like double meaning. This is another thing I don't like to talk about, because this is Twitter talk or talks that I would like to have in real life with people. But the whole thing about, he who will not be named, just because, again, I don't want to turn my channel to that. But, the whole controversy of why Big Bang is not OT5, right? The whole burning sun thing. So when I see Dirty Sun, I think of that. But at the same time, with all of the lyrics that I've been getting so far, are trying to understand in Studio 54, is all about, out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. And then also when I was talking about how trading the Prada kicks for Vans, basically being like, I don't like what this dream that turned into a nightmare gave me. I want to start new. This whole thing, I feel like it's like a refresh, like a spiritual refresh from the stuff that you've been through. And again, this is something I so freaking resonate with. Not that I would want to refresh my life, because if anything, I wish I could rewind. I wish I could rewind time so I can somehow save my husband from what happened to him. But since I can't, I yearn for isolation, because that's where I feel like I can really find myself. So back to the lyrics of Dirty Son, Dirty Son, they just ruined my soul. And what he say after that? That's where I got great new moon inspiration. Yeah, see? Dirty Sun, because the sun represents something that gives you light, right? And to refer back to him talking about his dream that he was chasing for, you know, and then things turn to a nightmare after trying to chase that high. The whole thing about the sun being dirty, meaning it may be a thing that shines on you, but it didn't light him up. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm trying to speak metaphorically because this is how I'm taking it. Like the whole thing from the sun and the moon, because they're so far away from each other, right? And that's where I got a great new moon inspiration. And the whole thing I read about, the moon not having light, but it reflects off the sun. That is so good. Like, oh, T.O.P, he always makes me, he makes me churn, my brain churn, like as if I'm trying to break down Eminem lyrics. But T.O.P, like rap champ, seriously, there's no one like him. I've always known that. And I posted this recently on Twitter, which I try not to get on, but I will get on here and there. And I recently posted the very OG clip of G-Dragon and T.O.P, their documentary days before Big Bang was even formed. And they were rapping to, I believe the instrumental was Mariah Carey's We Belong Together, but it was like for their song Forever With You. But T.O.P, ever since, even though he changed up his rap from that clip, ever since I saw that clip, I was like, this guy is something different. Like, he is going to be one of the most unique voices in the industry. And I still stand by that. And the lyrics. I love that new moon. Him dancing too. Oh damn. Very interesting to tape up a masked person. I'm sure there's meaning behind that. This parachute-like thing. Okay, that's very interesting, that masked character and then the headphones over the ears, but that person keeps staying with, like, near him, within his vicinity. Yeah, that's very interesting, because there was a scene where he was like acted like pew, pew, right? The fact that this person is always like basically around him, but he can't. Yeah, it's almost like this person doesn't give a fuck about really seeing T.O.P, doesn't really give a damn about really hearing T.O.P, but is there to criticize him. Like, that's what I'm getting with this. Damn. And then T.O.P with like the one eye look there, and then like him, pew-pewing back. This was a freaking fun video to watch, and a very awesome song to not just jam to, but to really look at the lyrics with. Oh my god, if this is a preview of what his album's gonna be like. Okay, is T.O.P gonna come out with any other videos for any of his tracks, or is it safe for me to finally check out the album? Because I wouldn't know. Oh, I just noticed that I'm sitting right under the Big Bang crown back there. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, this video and this song made me think, oh my god, I filmed for over 34 minutes. Shit. Well, that's T.O.P for you, when he's gonna produce so much, like, in his lyricism and the things that are happening in the video to tie in, like, everything that I Googled, everything that I talked about and gave my perspective about. It's so far beyond surface level. And when I say surface level, I'm not trying to say this towards any other artists or anything. Please don't take it as that. I'm specifically talking about this. Like, T.O.P really goes deep with what he says in his songs and how he presents it. It's art. It's so damn good. I love it. Like, the Studio54 is so damn good. Damn, shit. My album reaction might be 2 parts. because it might be too long. Anyway, if you checked my reaction to T.O.P's, okay, no, I'm not gonna sing it. Studio54. Sorry, I want to sing it again. Thank you so much for hearing me yap about everything I felt about it as an OG VIP and just someone who really just looks at the from a graphic designer eye. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, if you want to let me know how you felt about the video and about the song, feel free to let me know. I still tune into comments because I do learn a lot from the comments. And I can't end off any video now without this saying a big thank you to Chris, my handsome husband right here, for being the reason why I came back to be OG K-pop stan. Whenever you first met me and you saw that I was into K-pop, how did you feel about like being with someone who was like as into K-pop as I am?
I'm glad you have a thing.
See, that's the real shit.